the same. No way.
Mad.
That's. I felt that in there though.
Have you ever heard of the myth, the classical myth of Cassandra? No, I'm pleased you said that because it means I get to tell you all about it. And it's an amazing story. So Cassandra was a priestess, but she was a cursed priestess. So what happened was Zeus, the big guy, the important one of the pantheon, decided that Cassandra was exactly his type. So I quite like Cassandra. So he went and tried to seduce Cassandra, and what he did was give her a very special power. He said, to prove how cool Zeus was, said, I'm going to give you the power to see the future perfectly. And he gave her this skill. She could predict the future perfectly. But Zeus, I think not a great guy, when she knocked him back, when she was like, I'm not into Zeus, he said, I'm going to curse you. He was so annoyed by the rejection. As the god of all gods, he couldn't handle this simple rejection. So he cursed Cassandra so that she would forever perfectly see the future, but nobody would believe her. So she spent her entire life in this story warning people she loved of tragedies, of accidents, of problems that were going to happen, and nobody ever listened to her. In fact, she even predicted the fall of Troy. She said to everyone, that big wooden horse that they've given us probably isn't just a big wooden horse. Nobody listened to her. So she watched Troy fall. And I'm exactly like Cassandra. Nobody ever listens to me either. So I'm going to show you right now proof of the fact that nobody ever listens to me. And I'm going to do it by making a prophecy. The prophecy I'm going to make is the Queen of Clubs. That's my prophecy, the Queen of Clubs. You will choose the Queen of Clubs.
Okay.
Now, right now, you might think, but you might think right now, he might think, well, yeah, he can make her pick the Queen of Clubs with all of the sleight of hand and the magic tricks. So we need to make it truly impossible for my prophecy to come true. So somewhere in here, there is a Queen of Clubs. You see it?
Yeah.
Perfect. And the first thing is just to check that there's no other Queen of Clubs. That really is the only one. There's a Queen of Hearts.
No, Queen of Hearts.
Perfect.
I messed it up.
So just one Queen of Clubs. So we're going to make it impossible for my prophecy to come true, and you can help me with this, by taking the Queen of Clubs and making it impossible for you to pick it. Go ahead and actually tear up the Queen of Clubs. Make sure that you know it would not be possible for the Queen of Clubs to become part of this. That's fantastic. You look at the level of destruction, right? Like that, and that is perfectly aligned with the idea of the ancient classical myths. There, you have absolutely destroyed the Queen of Clubs. We're going to actually take the Queen and take all of those. You are dangerously disruptive.
Sorry.
No, I'm joking. And we're going to. No, you don't need to apologise. I asked you to do it. And we're going to place them inside of the envelope.
That's why I don't believe you, because it's impossible.
Well, hopefully now you know that my prophecy is truly impossible.
It is impossible.
And in fact, one last thing before we go any further, we'll take a part of your coin. I'm going to ask you to just hold on to it as a kind of receipt. And you're going to put your hand on top. You can feel your destroyed queen in there still, correct? So you know for a fact that it would be impossible for my prophecy to come true because you have it under your hand. You can feel those pieces. And you have the receipt, the proof of my prophecy. So let's begin. We'll begin by taking the deck and actually splitting it into just two parts like this. And I'm going to ask you, which part would you like to eliminate? Which part would you like to get rid of? This one or this one?
Get rid of that one.
So this one is going to go?
Yeah, that one's going.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So right now, of course, if the Queen of Clubs is not here, then we're one step closer to my prophecy coming true. We're one step closer to it coming true. So we can check, no Queen of Clubs, no Queen of Clubs. So again, we're one step closer to it coming true, and yet you still don't believe me.
No, sorry.
Even though we are all of those cards closer to the Queen of Clubs being the card that you pick, you still don't believe me. So we'll go ahead again and separate out two halves, and you can pick which half will you keep, which half will you get rid of.
I'm going to get rid of that one.
So this packet goes away.
Yeah.
So again, if there is no Queen of Clubs here, then we are once more one stage closer to my prophecy coming true. Only leaves a few cards for us to work with. So to really make this clear, to really underline the impossibility of this prophecy, we'll take a look. No Queen of Clubs.
No.
No Queen of Clubs.
Nope.
No Queen of Clubs.
No.
Good. So again, I am one stage closer to my prophecy coming true. This is what I'm going to do. In a moment, I'm going to move my finger along the cards like this. And I would like you, as I do, just to say the word stop whenever you would like.
Stop.
Are you sure?
Yes.
100% sure?
100%. Yeah.
I won't move an inch from where you stopped. And we'll take your card and place it exactly here so you can follow it.
Okay.
The final moment, the final truth. The question is, lift up your hand, why does no one ever believe me?
Oh, come on. Where's it gone?
Because I told you, you would pick the Queen of Clubs. I told you,
Oh my gosh.
you would pick the Queen
Whoa.
of Clubs.
That is insane.
And that's exactly why I'm like Cassandra.
It's exactly the same. No way.
Mad.
I felt that in there though. I actually felt it in there.
What, you can feel it underneath your hand?
Yeah, I can feel it underneath my hand. That is
That's
so
so
strange. Oh my goodness.